What's up, guys? How are we all doing today? I should be doing pretty well. Like I said in the start of the week, I'm recording all of these guys at once. We're 4 videos in and I'm doing pretty good. Things seem to be going well. There's no weird hiccups. Everything's pretty good. And yeah, today we're going to be going up and hunting some of them snark snots. We made a little bit of bank with the combibos, so we're going to go up and hunt the snark snots, because the snark snots tend to only give like 2 items, shrapnel and animal eye oil. So hopefully they pay out decently. That would be good. I mean, I used to global off them all the freaking time, but we might not global off them today. Hopefully we get at least the 25 PED worth of ammunition back. That would be good. 25 PED back would be good. And if I can just avoid these combibos, if I can avoid these combibos, that'll be good. I'll just drop my ass down over there. Yeah, I'll just drop myself here. Easy. Super easy. Now these guys take around about the same sort of damage as the other guys around here, so this should be a relatively straightforward hunt. Just go in, shoot them up, kill them all, see what we get. Alright, so we got a... Okay, so they also give diluted sweat. I know they give other stuff. They do give a bunch of different shit. But like the animal eye oil tends to be the thing that they give the most. So if we end up globaling, it's more than likely going to be on animal eye oil. But yeah, we'll just see how things run. We'll see how things roll. What I used to do, right? What I used to do was I would go out with 100 PEDs, hunt them until I've run out of all that PEDs, convert all of the shrapnel into ammunition, and then do it all again. And I'll do that for an entire day, and then by the end of it, like usually I would get a couple of globals, so by the end of it, surprisingly enough, I'd come out on top, which was always surprising. But this was when it was this is when the snark snots were close to Camp Icarus, so I'm not sure if there was like some PED loot bleed over into the snark snots, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Hunting is one of those interesting things where there's no real set thing. You kill something, you're gonna get loot. You're always gonna get loot, but you have no idea what that loot's gonna be. Same with mining, in that fact. Same with mining. And no real biggins yet. No real biggin loots. We might get something. We might even cycle through the shrapnel today, depending on stuff. Depending on how certain things turn out, we might end up cycling through the shrapnel. But we'll see. We shall see. If we do end up cycling through the shrapnel, that just means this video will just be a little bit longer than the rest of the ones throughout the week. Because I've been keeping every hunt to around 25 PED, which I think comes out to around 10 to 15 minutes a video. Which is an easy watch. It's someone who's having their breakfast or just having a coffee or just having a break from work can sit down and watch. Which is always good. Being able to just sort of hunker down and have a bit of a relax while you're doing stuff, that's always nice. And, if you're watching my content while you're doing that, I hope you're having a good, good break, good relaxation time, or a good breakfast. If you are having breakfast, what are you having? I would love to know. I had some steak for breakfast. You're probably thinking, steak for breakfast? Really? Yes, I had steak for breakfast. It was delicious. It was some good shit. Where are we at? We're at 16 and a bit PED left. And what's our loot looking like? Yeah. What's our loot looking like? So 6, 7. Alright, so as far as I can tell right now, we're looking at a 2 to 3 PED loss, maybe a 2 PED loss. Thereabouts. So if we can get a 5 PED a loot, or shit, even a global, that would be great. When we can get one of those, we should be able to make back if we get that sort of stuff. Ooh, Snark's Knock challenge complete. Inflict range damage, hell yeah. Get that stuff going. It's gonna be good. Get that stuff going and be good. I'm hoping, and this is sort of like a hope, I'm hoping that later on down the line we'll be able to do far bigger hunts. When I say bigger hunts, higher PED hunts in for like higher, like just higher creatures in general, like stronger mobs, you know, Amoblamax, things like that. I think if I do like an Amoblamax hunt, it will probably be like in like a live stream sort of thing, you know, live streaming to YouTube and be like, hey, I'm hunting some Amoblamax and I've got like 250 to 300 PED worth of stuff to use, so let's go and kick the shit out of them, shall we? Or, you know, something along those lines. Alright. So we're well over halfway. And no loots that kind of scream out to me yet. So we might come down as a loss today. Maybe. We're not really getting what we want. But these are youngs, that's the thing, like. They are youngs. You know, you're not always gonna, like, find the better ones. I think when I used to hunt these guys, I was hunting the matures. And the olds. But, you know. It just doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, actually. It does matter quite a bit, but I have globaled and like looted larger loots off of youngs before, like lower level stuff, so you know, it's neither here nor there. 17 PED, huh? 17 PED? So 17 PEC. 0.17. If it was 17 PED, I would have been a happy man, but I was not, because it was not 17 PED, it was 17 PEC. I mean, we got a decent loot before. It was like 1.3 PED. Still nothing to write home about. Like with these guys, I class like a good loot as like above 2 PED, and that's like a good loot for me. So the more good loots I get, the better like just life will be, in general will be. If I can get this guy to attack me. There we go. He's no longer unreachable. I mean, we're getting some, like, I would say, like, okay-ish loots. Nothing too high, though. Which is, like, not surprising in the slightest. It's not actually, it's not surprising, it's just different. It is different. Nothing big. Again, those Snark's Knot skins, extractors, oils. We're getting like the basic shit that you would expect from like a hunt, like hunting these guys. But nothing's been large. And when I say large, you know, 2 to 3 PED. Nothing. So we might cycle through this session. We might actually cycle through the PED this time, like the shrapnel this time around. We might actually cycle the ammunition and see what we get. Go that little bit extra distance and see what we get. Because it could also be just the amount of time, you know. They might need a little bit more time to drop that bigger loot. Because we've killed close to 100 of them. Like, we've killed close to 100 of them. So you would expect at least one of the 2 to 3 PED loots to drop. But, nah. Nothing of the sort. We're getting close to this, you know. We're getting further and further away. Is that a river? Is that water? By George, I think that's water over there. I have to go look at it. I'm curious now. Is that water? Or is that just the top of the mountain? You know, I reckon this area would be like a decent place to look for some fruit at some point in time. I don't think it was water. It looks like it was just them trees. It looks like it was just them plants. Yeah, no water over here. But this is the edge of the server. Fair enough. I just love the contrast difference. I mean, these are some of the things that just break the immersion for me every so often. Is you get this. A clear line breaking up the servers. But, you know, it's a whatever. It's a whatever. So let's go back and hunt some more snarksnots. How are we looking? Not the greatest. That's right, we're going to convert this ammo. Or we're going to convert the shrapnel into ammo. Take this video just a little bit longer. And hopefully, fingers crossed, get something golden. That would be nice. But, you know, so far no joy. But it's like every time I count it out, something good happens. Every time I count it out, like count out, it's like, oh no, I'm not gonna get anything. All of a sudden I get a global, so maybe if I say no, I'm not gonna get anything, then maybe Mind Arc might be like, oh, here you go, Scott, have a global, buddy. Are you gonna attack me? No. Okay then. You could just stand there looking like a dum-dum. Ooh, he became touchable. So I will touch him with bullets. Well, technically lasers. You guys know what I mean. Gonna be getting him. Gonna be shooting him in the face with stuff. Lasers. With lasers, guys. Lasers. Get your mind out of the gutter. Need a drink of water. Yeah, there's not really... We're not really getting like a whole hell of a lot, like by way of like any form of big loot, you know? Like, you would expect to get something by now, but evidently not. Evidently not. We'll go down this way and we'll kill the guys down here. Because, I mean, I find, like, since they're so far spread out, it might take a while to find that one that has the higher loot drop. You know? Just because of how, like, because I got this loot theory that it's all based on a percentage. So, like, say I spend, like, 20 PEC killing a creature, and it says, hey, you'll get, like, 110% back on your loot. You'll get, like, you know, 22 PEC, of loot back. And, like, the hops are basically just like, hey, have a bazillion% back on what you spent on this hunt. And you're like, holy shit, I spent like Like with my buddy Elder Dragon earlier on this week, spend like 17 PED on a hunt and get like over 2,000 PED back. And that shit's always nice. I love it when I love it when I see people in my society get like those big fuck off loots. It's always good. It's always amazing to see. Get that guy, get this guy. Get all of the geysers. Still, no, like we had that one PED loot, but nothing. Like nothing that I would say is, oh, that's a good loot. Nothing. The loot here has been a bit shit. So we're definitely going to take a loss on this one, guys. We're definitely taking a loss on this. There's no way we can salvage this, I don't think. Like, I doubt we'll get a global. And we'll be down like 15 PED. 15, like 10 to 15 PED. Like easily 10 PED down. But Dems be the rules of the game. Like if you don't put money, like don't play the game if you're not willing to lose. But thankfully, thankfully, we are getting a good amount of, like, we have been getting a good amount of skills. So that's like the only real take home. We're getting some skills. We're getting these missions done, or these codex missions done. So it's like really the only good thing to take away from it. Now I haven't actually started making, like, doing my mining videos yet for this week. You know, there were like, you know, there was mining videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and there'll be one out today, because I'm pretty sure today's the Thursday video. But you would have noticed that, like, you know, there've been mining videos out, but I haven't done any mining videos as of yet in this recording session. So I might hit something fucking amazing while mining. Who knows? So yeah, we'll kill this guy, and then we're probably just going to teleport back. Really? Really? Alright then. Oh, fuck off. Alright. We're gonna split. Sure, 20 PEC. Convert. Shoot that bitch. Alright, and now we are just gonna straight up teleport back, because I am not flying or running back. Bugger that. So I'll pause the recording, and when I get, like, you know, by the time it's unpaused, you know, yeah, I just teleport. Alright, so we're back at the fort, so, you know, we'll have a quick look. You know, I think we're down at least 10 PED, so, yeah, we're down about 10.5 PED, so that sucks. But hey, that happens. That just happens. So, oh well. Them's be, you know, just life and all that sort of shit. But, yeah, so in the next video we're going to be hunting down at Fort Sisyphus, and we're going to be hunting some robots for a little while, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope everyone's having a good week so far.